guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite baby girl Baby in the building. It's good to see you, it's good to have you back. And if today is your first time on this channel, I'm saying a very big welcome to you. Thank you for joining us, thank you for tuning in. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, be a part of my family, because my family is not complete without you. Like, you are the person we've been waiting for, and I promise you it's going to be loads and loads of fun. And to my old subscribers, oh my god, yeah, oh no, you're the real MVPs. Like, I love you so much. Thank you for always keeping it locked down in Kwemi's Corner. So based on recommendations from my family members, because a couple of weeks ago I dropped a post, asking people, for videos they would like to see on my channel, and a lot of people told me to make a video on how they can move from their home country to the UK in 2021, like how to move to the UK in 2021, and how to relocate to the UK in 2021. So guys, go and get your pen and your paper and let's get to work. And after this video, you need to go and start packing your load, guys. Like, you need to go and start packing your load, because after this video, bam. So guys, without further ado, let's get started. So guys, broken this process into different steps. So if you want to move to the UK in 2021, the first step I feel is the most important thing to do is to make that decision. Guys, you need to make the decision. Is this what you really want? Is the UK city for you? Do you think you can survive or make it in this UK? It's all up in your head and in your mind. If the answers to this question is yes, then I think you already be prepared. It's a thing of the mind. I believe out of the abundance of the heart speaketh the mouth. Like, if you're determined within yourself that, okay, this is what you want to do, it is achievable. As long as you believe in it, then that is when you start working towards it. You have to be prepared mentally, emotionally, psychologically, and make that decision. Once you've made that decision, after you've weighed your pros and cons, okay, are you ready to start all over again? Are you going to be okay moving to a new country, and all of that? Once you've checked your pros and cons and all of that, and you've made that decision, you need to take that leap of faith. Then the second, which leads me to the second step, which is find a sponsor. In the UK, if you want to get a sponsor, it's either you're applying for a work visa or a student visa. And by virtue of what I know and what I've read, I've come to the conclusion that actually getting a student visa or getting a student sponsorship is quite easier. It's a lot easier compared to getting a work sponsor. Not like it's not possible. There are people that get companies that sponsor them. It's just that it's a lot harder because you're coming from another country, whereas there are people in the country that are citizens. Because if you want to get a work visa, the company has to be willing to sponsor you, pay some money. There are some certain requirements the company has to meet, all of that. So getting a student visa, student sponsorship is a lot easier. So for the purpose of this relocation, I'm going to be talking about finding a student sponsor. So how do you get a student sponsor? First off, you have to make your research. You do your research, you have to go online, maybe word of mouth. So when you're making your research, you want to consider the school's price, the cost. Schools ranges between £6,000 to £30,000 per annum. So you want to consider the cost. You have to do it according to your own pocket. You want to consider the school's rating, how well they treat international students, or how well they are, if your course has to do with practicals, how well they do in practicals and all of that. Once you are done with making your research, then you want to narrow your searches down to maybe 2 or 3 schools. I don't advise you to go for one. I would always advise to choose at least 2 or 3 schools. So you apply. So after you've gotten the schools that you want, then you can apply to as many schools as you want, because UK student application is totally free, unlike other countries that you have to pay for application fee. You don't pay for UK application fee. It is absolutely free. So you can apply up to 2, 3, 4, 5 schools depending on how or where you want to go, how you want to go about that. So things you'll be needing if you want to apply, you will need your because I already said initially I'm going to be talking about undergraduate and postgraduate, but majorly because this is where I know, or let me talk from experience, because I don't want to say things that I'm not really like vast in, so that I'm not going to mislead people. So I'm going to be talking about the postgraduate route. So things you'll be needing: you need your undergrad certificate, that's your BSc certificate, your O levels, if it's GMAT that you've done in your high school year, they require your high school certificate, your undergraduate certificate. Then you'll be needing an SOP. SOP simply means statement of purpose. So it's not as complicated as it sounds. It's just like a letter of intent that the school would ask you why you want to study with them. Why do you want to come to the UK? That's the school asking you now. Why do you, like in your SOP, those are the things those are the things your school expects you to put into your SOP. Why you would like to study in the UK? Why not Canada? Why not USA? Why not your home country? Why have you chosen the particular school? Maybe because you have a friend there. Maybe because you checked their ranking really well. Maybe because you're working in your own country and you, after checking the school, you saw their ranking is really high and you feel studying with them is going to broaden your horizon in whatever aspect you want to major in. You have to include it in your statement of purpose. It's not something that is so complicated. Just be open-minded and just go with the flow. Don't lie. There's no point lying. Just like tell them why you really want to like study in the school. So after you've gotten your statement of purpose, your undergraduate certificate, your high school or your secondary school certificate, then those are the main things. Then you'll be needing your transcript, your results from your undergrad. So those are the things you'll be needing. Then you're going to apply to the schools. Then after you've applied, some schools will tell you they want to interview you, and the school will get back to you. The school is going to give you an unconditional offer. An unconditional offer simply means the school is saying, okay, we've gotten your application, we are considering you for this course, but you need to meet some certain conditions before we can accept to be your sponsor. And the conditions varies actually depending on the school you're looking at. All schools will say you need to pay a part payment, something like a commitment fee, sort of a part payment of your school fee, just to prove to them that you are not here to waste their time. And other schools may go as far as saying you need to run some background checks, maybe a police report or something like that. And then another thing that it's common to most schools, they want to see that you can actually afford to study in the UK. So the school will tell you need to put certain amount of money in your account for 28 days, and the money is yours. The school is not going to collect it from you. They just want to know that, okay, truly you can afford to study in the UK. And if it depends, if you're studying in London, the amount is £1,115 per month. And if you're studying outside the UK, it is £1,015 per month. And the school would expect you to have about 8 months pocket money, sort of like the money is for your upkeep for 8 months in your account. Then depending on the amount of your tuition fee, then the remaining balance for your tuition fee plus the money for the pocket money or your upkeep money for that 8 months must be in your account for 28 days. Then after that, once you've met all the conditions your school wants you to meet, some schools will say, okay, they want to conduct a pre-CAS. There's something called CAS. I've forgotten the full meaning of CAS, but I'm definitely going to attach it to this video. It's not as cumbersome as it sounds. A CAS letter is just a letter that is going to tell the UKVI government that, okay, we are ready to sponsor this person. And any school that is willing to sponsor you, that means whatever you do, they are going to be liable for it. Like they are the next person they are going to call on or drag on if you get into trouble, if you get into any problem or something. They are the ones sponsoring you, so they are responsible for you. It's like they are putting their life on the line for you. So anybody that agrees to sponsor you is doing a lot for you guys. Some schools will say they want to conduct a pre-CAS interview for you. So, and some schools will just go ahead after you've met the conditions, they will issue your CAS letter to you. So once they issue your CAS letter to you, that means they've agreed that they actually want to sponsor you. They've agreed that they want to be your sponsor. So that takes us to the next step, which is to apply for your visa. Before you apply for your visa, there are some things you need to get. There are some things, you have to check off your list. The first is you have to get a tuberculosis test done. This test is not done in every hospital. There are certain hospitals in your country that are going to be doing that. You can check that out in UK government to know the accredited hospitals. Mostly, like the one in West Africa, they only have one place in West Africa that they do the test, which is in Lagos. So you can imagine how, so it's not so big. I think they're trying so that people will not be biased, or people will not be trying to read the result or something like that. So you have to get your tuberculosis test done. The test is at $120, if I'm not mistaken. That's the amount for the tuberculosis test. Then the second thing you need to get, and you need to pay for your international health surcharge fee, which is your IHS fee. The IHS fee, I've forgotten the actual amount, but I'm definitely going to attach it to this video. So the fee is just like your HMO, like your health insurance money. So money is going to cover your health bills for the period of your stay in the UK. So if you're sick, you need a prescription, you need to go to the GP, all of that is going to be free. And the IHS fee actually covers some things. I don't know if it covers surgery, but what I'm very sure of is it covers giving birth, because I actually know a friend that gave birth, and with her IHS fee she didn't pay any money. So that's a plus. At the point of your visa application that you start spending money if you're looking at coming into the UK. So after that, you want to apply for your visa. I've forgotten the amount. I'm going to attach the amount for the visa fee somewhere in this video. So you apply for your visa online. I'm going to leave the official link to UK government so that you don't go elsewhere and be scammed. You need to apply from them. The application is pretty straightforward and easy, just that you have to be very careful. You can read as many times as possible. You can go over and over it again. If anything is not clear to you, you can go over it. So let's quickly go over the things you need for your visa application. You need your TB test, you need your IHS fee, the proof that you've actually paid your IHS fee, you need your CAS letter, you need your receipt of your visa fee that you've paid, then you need your transcript, you need all your documents that you used, every document you used in applying for your admission. You will also be needing them when you want to apply for your visa. So you can always choose self-service or assisted service. Self-service simply means you can do it by yourself, or you choose assisted service, whereby you take your documents to the embassy and they scan it. They help you scan your documents in there. You pay obviously a fee for that. So after you've applied for your visa online, the next thing you want to do is you want to choose a date, for your interview and biometrics. But now it's a plus, because of COVID and all of that, they are trying to reduce contact and everything. There is no interview for now. They are only doing biometrics and capturing, which is a plus. You might want to get in now. So guys, you want to get that. So once you've chosen a date for your biometric and your capturing, whatever date you've picked, it is advisable to get to the venue of where you're having your biometrics at least an hour before, so that you get settled. You're not going to be rushing and all of that. Once you do your biometrics, you've done your capturing, just go home, relax, and let's wait for the good news. So while applying for your visa, they would ask you if you want to come back to the embassy to pick up your visa, or you want it sent to you via DHL or something. It depends on you. Whatever works for you, do you at that point. So once you get your visa, pack your things and meet me in the UK. So guys, I'm saying a very big thank you to everyone that's watched today's video. If at this point you're still watching me as I'm talking and you're yet to subscribe to my channel, like, I don't know your ways. You see that red button, smash it. Make sure it turns from red to gray. You need to be a part of my family, because I need you in my life. So guys, let me know any other video you'd like to see on my channel. If you have any question, I'll be more than willing to answer any of your questions. If there's anything that is not clear to you, you can DM me, let's chat, let's talk about it. see you. So guys, till I come your way next time, keep it locked down in Kwemi's Corner. Bye.